All right, buckle up, Buttercup, because we're about to dive into the deep end of your brain and pull out some truth bombs.
Ever feel like your brain is just wrong? Like it's constantly sabotaging your good vibes and making you want to curl up in a ball? Yeah, we've all been there. This isn't about some woo-woo self-help BS. This is about getting real with the glitches in your mental matrix. See, a lot of us think that if something crappy happens, poof, we're instantly miserable. Like it's a direct shot from bad thing to bad mood. But if only it were that simple. What's really going on is a little dance we call the ABCs of suffering. The letter A stands for the action. That's the thing that happens. Your car breaks down, your cat judges you, whatever. B is for your beliefs. And this is where the magic, or misery, happens. It's your immediate, often unconscious, internal monologue about that action. C is for the consequences, your emotional reaction. So it's not action to consequence. It's action, belief, consequence. Your brain, bless its cotton socks, has a knack for jumping to conclusions and telling itself some seriously unhelpful stories. It's like your internal computer came with some pre-installed software that just loves to crash. Think of it this way. Your brain is a super fancy computer, but sometimes you're just a terrible programmer. You've installed some faulty software. Those irrational beliefs that keep telling you the world should be perfect. People should always do what you want, and bad things must not happen to you. And when reality inevitably throws a wrench in that flawless code, your system goes haywire.
The big secret? You can actually reprogram your brain.
It's not easy, mind you. You're trying to undo years of deeply ingrained self-sabotaging thought patterns. It's like trying to teach an old dog new tricks. But instead of tricks, it's about not barking at the mailman's very existence. But here's the kicker. It's absolutely, positively, 100% possible.
Now, let's get real about this perfections thing. Stop it. Just stop.
You're never going to be perfectly happy, perfectly calm, or have a perfectly Instagrammable life all the time. Your frantic chase for flawlessness is just setting you up for a lifetime of disappointment. Think of yourself as a perfectly imperfect human, because that's what you are. And honestly, that's way more interesting. The goal isn't to be a robot who never feels anything. It's to be an optimalist. Someone who strives for the best possible life within the messy, unpredictable confines of reality, instead of clinging to some unattainable ideal. Speaking of feelings, there's a difference between healthy negative emotions and the kind that just drag you down into the abyss. It's totally normal to be annoyed when something goes wrong, or sad when you lose something important. Those are healthy responses. But if you're throwing a full-blown tantrum in your head because life isn't playing by your made-up rules, then you've officially crossed into unhealthy territory. That's when you're telling yourself, this shouldn't be happening. And when you argue with reality, well, reality wins every single time. And honestly, it doesn't even break a sweat.
So, how do we fix this mental mess?
It's not enough to just think about changing your thoughts. You gotta put those thoughts into action. If you're scared of doing something like, say, talking to a stranger or going to a party alone, guess what? You gotta force yourself. Yep, I said force. It's not about warm, fuzzy feelings first. It's about doing the scary thing until the scary thing isn't so scary anymore. Your brain learns by doing, even if it's kicking and screaming the whole way.
And hey, here's a liberating thought. Treat your life like one big, glorious experiment.
Don't fear failure. Embrace it. Every oops moment is just data. It's not a reflection of your worth as a human. It's just a sign that you're trying. So make the plunge. Try new things, mess up, learn, and repeat. It's a much more fun way to live than being paralyzed by the fear of not being perfect. Now, for those moments when you hit a wall and think, this is impossible, pause, take a deep breath, and remember this golden rule. Difficult does not mean impossible. Just because something feels like climbing Mount Everest in flip-flops doesn't mean it can't be done. Humans are surprisingly resilient, even if our brains sometimes try to convince us otherwise. And the absolute core of all your misery, the grand maestro of neurosis, blame. If you could just stop blaming yourself, stop blaming others, and stop blaming the general suckiness of the universe, you'd be shocked at how much lighter you'd feel. Seriously, ditch the blame game. It's a losing strategy.
Finally, a quick public service announcement.
Sitting on the couch binging Netflix all day isn't going to make you happy. Shocking, I know. True happiness, true vitality comes from being engaged in something challenging and absorbing. We're talking hobbies, projects, learning new things, the stuff that makes you feel alive. Find your flow. Find that thing that makes you lose track of time because you're so utterly engrossed in it.
Because a happy person, my friend, is almost always a person with a project.
So, there you have it. Ditch the faulty programming, embrace imperfection, differentiate your emotions, take action, experiment, know that difficult isn't impossible, stop blaming, accept yourself, and find your passion project. Your brain might try to fight you on it, but trust me, it's worth the mental wrestling match.
Now go forth and reprogram your mind, you magnificent, messy human you.
If you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe.